Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm here at Scott's house. It's Saturday and I leave for California on Monday and my photo shoot's on Tuesday. So really getting down to the last few days before my shoot. So, cutting water, no salt, upping my potassium, and doing all those little last minute things. So what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about was, first, I have a little confession. And second, the supplements and the routine I kind of go through when I do have a shoot coming up. See, I treat shoots a little differently depending on what I'm shooting. So for example, if I'm doing a fitness shoot or, a bikini shoot or something that's revealing my stomach, I am a lot more hardcore leading up to my shoot in terms of preparation and sticking to my diet and doing cardio and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure my stomach's not being shown during the shoot. I'm not sure. But I've tried to treat it like it would be. I wish I had my diet printed out for you guys. But okay, so here's my confession. I wrote a whole, I think it was 3 weeks, 2 or 3 week, 3 week plan to stick to, diet, workout, whatever, leading up to this photo shoot on Tuesday, and I just straight up didn't stick to it. I was really good for the most part, and I wasn't, it was just little things I was still eating my Power Crunch bars, which have 5 grams of sugar in them, which is a big no-no. I never have packaged processed foods when I'm on prep, but those things are addicting. Have you guys had them? They're so good. My favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip. It's oh my god, it's like eating a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie. It's so good. But anyway, so I've had cheat meals, I've had sugar. I actually had a drink with Scott last weekend, just one, but as I've said in previous videos, it does count whether you have 1 or 5. It's still doing the same metabolic damage to your body. But honestly, I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram of how I'm looking this morning, and I'm not disappointed. I definitely could be a little more cut, but this has been the easiest prep I've had so far in terms of I'm not miserable, and I have been not feeling very well, but that's just because I've been sleeping not there you go, exactly. I'm not sleeping enough. So anyway, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, when I looked in the mirror this morning to see where I'm at, even though I just said, I'm not as cut up as I'd like to be, I was really happy with my results. And I think the reason for that is because I have been doing this, between eating clean and working out, it's been just a few months, over 3 years. So what I've learned is that consistency is so detrimental to having results and to being happy. I had a whole box of cookies the other night. And whatever, it's fine. But I can do that because I've been so persistent for such a long time. That's can't do the crazy, it's about 1,200 days, and 1,200 days of consistency. And of course I've fallen off here and there for weeks and never months, but persistency is key. And I know that's so cliche to say, but it really is, and it's really made my life a lot easier in the long run. When I used to have photo shoots coming up, I'd cut out carbs for 2 or 3 weeks. That is, first of all, it's not healthy at all. I was miserable. Oh my god, I remember that shoot. It was just don't do it that way. And so just be persistent, trust the process, and realize that it's not going to happen overnight, and you need to change your whole lifestyle. It's not about, I'm going on this 21-day fix, which that's awesome to start you off and teach you how to, get on the path and get in the habits and stuff. But, going on a diet for 21 days versus changing your entire lifestyle and how you live your life every single day, obviously it's going to be a huge difference. And while I brought up 21 Fix, I heard this commercial when I was driving to Scotts last night, and it was the CEO of Beachbody. I love the Beachbody programs. I think they're awesome, and I've done P90X, and I've also done Insanity when I wasn't. I did P90X when I was in high school. It was like getting up at like 4:30 in the morning and doing P90X before school, and then going to track practice after school, and then going to cheer practice after that. That didn't last very long. And then I think the summer I was living at the beach, I was doing Insanity because I didn't have a gym membership and I couldn't afford one then. And those programs are awesome, but I have an issue because in the commercial, the CEO was talking about how they're doing this 30-day free workout trial or something. They're like creating a new app or something like that. And he was like, so you can lose up to 30 pounds in 30 days. I was like, what? You're actually trying to sell that? You cannot lose 30 pounds in 30 days. That's insane. That's not healthy, first of all. If you're extremely, extremely overweight, you will see a dramatic weight loss in the beginning, just because if you like all of a sudden like change your diet, obviously there's going to be a huge drop off. But 30, that's a pound a day. If you're doing this the healthy way and the way that's going to sustain your fat loss, you need to be losing like 1, maybe 2 pounds a week, depending on, you know, your fat levels. But anything more than that, water weight, muscle loss, like it's not all fat loss. You have to do it the right way or you're literally just going to gain it back. And so I just wanted to put that in there because that really made me mad, and I hate the way that people commercialize and market and tell the public all these things that are going to help them lose weight and all this stuff, and it's not true. And don't think that you can do that. And if you guys have any questions, I do meal plans. Just message me, DM me on any of my social media accounts. Like, I'd love to help you guys. If you have any questions, like, I love to help. I love to share knowledge. And if I don't know the answer to your question, believe me, I'll look into it and research it. So I'm going to get to the next part of this video, which is the supplements I've been taking for this prep, which is the supplements I take for every prep. So the first thing I'm doing now is mixing together my pre-workout. Ew, glasses are clean. These boys. So pre-workout is something that not everyone takes. It is my favorite supplement because I run on such little sleep that I really do need, I need it to get through my workout. And I think that if you don't take it and you don't need it, do not begin taking it, because once you start taking it, like, ask anyone who takes pre-workout, like, you can't get off of it, and you feel like you can't work out without it. And maybe it's a physical thing, but it's also a huge mental thing. Plus it's expensive. So what I have here is 1UP Pre-Pump, and I really like it. I don't really like the flavor. I thought I would. It's key lime ice. Key lime pie is like my favorite ever, so I got really excited. I should have known it wouldn't have been a good pre-workout. But anyway, so that is the pre-workout I've been using. Coffee also works if you don't want to get pre-workout, and it's like 100 times cheaper. So that is what, oh, I just stepped on my new purse. So that you should drink, you know, I like to drink it on my way to the gym. And by the time I like go to the bathroom and get all my other supplements in, it's like, you know, kicking in, ready to go. So I have that. And then the next supplement I really like to use, I know I've talked about it before, are BCAAs. These ones are nice because they have glutamine in it, and glutamine is really good for weight loss as well, and like cutting down that last bit of fat. So BCAAs stand for branched chain amino acids, and they are actually in some foods, but most people don't really get enough of them in their bodies. So this is like really, really good. What kind I get? Raspberry lemonade. And so I drink this during my workout. Sometimes I drink it like later on, but actually this one's really cool. This is my first time getting 1UP supplements, and look how cool this is. So this is the scooper. So it's got like the regular scooper, and then if you have like a water bottle, you can do this and like funnel it in. Like, so clever. So cool. So they're really good for muscle recovery and for a lot of things, which is why I like to drink it during my workout, but you know, sometimes I'll drink it throughout the day. Branched chain amino acids are good for anyone, not just people that go to the gym, not just people that work out or whatever, or compete. They are good for everyone. So that is the number one supplement that I would recommend for your like everyday person. Let's see what's next. This is like my first stack I ever bought. I usually just buy my supplements separately and like when I need them and stuff, but I wanted to experiment with 1UP Nutrition, so I just bought a whole stack, and this is the exact stack that I needed anyway, so it's all good. These are CLAs. If you see them in the store, sometimes they're labeled as like Tonalin. I know that's the one I usually get at the vitamin shop. And they're really good. You gotta take them 3 times a day, and they're really good for that last minute. Okay, they're good for the last minute, like shredding your fat, and they're good to take. But they're good to take before meals. They help curb your appetite, so they're really awesome. I always stick to those. And along with that, this is a new supplement I've never tried before until now, and it's sorry boys, Make Her Lean. And you take this twice a day, one before your first meal and the second like 6 hours later. And I actually really like the supplement, and I think it's I actually think it's doing something considering the way I've fallen off my diet. But the one thing I wanted to say is if you are going to take this supplement, I did learn a really valuable lesson with it. It does say on the bottle, let's see, as a dietary supplement, take 1 twice daily, 1 before your first meal of the day, and 1 6 hours later. Well, I didn't listen to that the first time I took it, and I took it before my workout along with my pre-workout, and I felt awful. I was queasy. I felt nauseous. I think I ended up in tears. Like, I just like felt so crappy. And so the next day I took it again and did the way the directions said. The next day I did that, and I was fine. And then like a few days later I did it again. I guess these 4:30 a.m. workouts, I just like wasn't thinking, and I took all my supplements together, whatever. And again, I like got to work and I was trying to like throw up. Like I would just like because I felt so nauseous, and it was just like not good. But taking it the right way, I've had no issues at all, and I really like the supplement. Oh, but one thing is, I wish Scott was home so I could test it on him. It smells so bad. Like I've had so many people try. I'm like, yo, smell this, and they're like, it's so funny. But yeah, it's really gross smelling, so it's good for me not to chew it. And man, I got a lot of stuff in here. This is Beauty Sleep. It's a nighttime fat burner. Again, another supplement I've never used, but I've been sleeping like a baby since I started taking this. And I have really, really bad sleeping problems. And I'll get into that in another video because I think it's very it really affects my results and my workouts and all that stuff. But I love that stuff. It's great. And I gave one to my brother, I gave one to my mom, and like they both slept really great on it too. This is something I don't use until the last few days. Let me read it. It's called Sweet Sweat. I hope that comes out the right way on the screen. I don't know. So basically, I've been using this for, I don't know, like a year now. It's supposed to go along with like your heightened heart rate. So like you put this on, it's almost like a deodorant kind of, but you don't put it on your armpits. I did that once. It wasn't good. That's how I know it works though. So what you do is you put it on like the problem areas. So like I put it like on my stomach and like on my sides and like wherever like I want to get rid of like that less spot reducing, even though spot reducing doesn't work. But what this stuff is supposed to do is it's activated by your heightened heart rate, and it's just supposed to make you sweat more. So it's just a water weight thing, which is why, in my opinion, there's no reason to use it until you're at those last few days, because like just yesterday I started cutting my water intake, decreasing my water intake, and so that's when I'll start using that and getting rid of that extra water weight. But the reason I know it works is because one day I was at the gym and I forgot deodorant, and this stuff smells really good. It smells like deodorant, and I was like, whatever, like I'll just put it on my armpits, like it's fine. And they were sweating like crazy, like it was nuts. And I was like, okay, well at least that means this stuff actually works. So that was really cool. And then, so I usually take glutamine, but like I said, that's already in the BCAAs here, so I haven't even touched it. And then the last thing I take is dandelion root. I know that I've talked to you guys about that stuff before. It's awesome. It's to get rid of extra excess like water weight as well. So again, don't take it until the last few days. But I take it. I even like double dose it sometimes, triple dose it sometimes. It really does work. You just take it. There's also a dandelion root tea, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose because you're trying to get rid of water weight. So why would you take in more water? But it's awesome because it really does work. I take it, especially on shoot days, I'll take like a triple dose like right in the morning and get all my pee out. But yeah, so that is my little routine and my advice for you guys. So I'm really excited for this shoot, and I'm determined to put together a regular edited YouTube video for this shoot and for this trip. I'm in California for 5 days, in San Diego. We're going to LA for 1 day as well. So hopefully the next video will be a back to normal one. And if you guys didn't realize, I did change my thing from Protein Princess to Fitness Princess. I was getting some comments about it, and I hadn't thought of it that way. And that's just not the kind of vibe I want to put out to you guys, and that's just not me. So Fitness Princess it is, and I like it better anyway. So have a great weekend, you guys. I'll see you in California.